Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. It's your buddy Cooper here, and guess what? There are not that many partners left. We officially have 5 partners left. That is one hand's worth. 4 partners left technically. One hand's worth, it's still one hand's worth of partners. Sartorius, Fujiwara, Viper, and Cyrus. We're in the end game. We're in the end game, everybody. Our next partner will be the Season 2 villain of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Sartorius, Angry or Evil. Let's get in there. Alright, Sartorius. How you feeling? You'd best get up or else, you're awake. Starting today, by some twist of fate, you and I are bound together. Yes, we are. Which means I need a new deck. So, now that I'm teaming up with Sartorius, we're going to make a fun deck. And this fun deck is going to involve cards that, yeah, let's see. Let's look around. We'll use Arcana Force cards later. Obviously, once I have 2 hearts. So, let's look around at the cards and see what I would like to try today. I think today's episode, the boss monsters we're looking at, a card I would like to try building a deck around, or just, playing in general, would be... Yeah, look at these guys. Got a lot of cool cards here. Made lots of decks in this Let's Play, so it's harder and harder to think of new ones. We could always revamp some old ones that were, never really perfected, but still good. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with a classic. So let's go all the way, where is it? Down here. And let's bring back a deck that not many people have seen for a long time, and just in honor of our newest video from Coop Views. There we go. 3 Orca Mega Fortress Whales. And it's not our boss monster, but it just, it's the start. And you know what, I'll just make it easier. Go into water attribute. There we go. And of course, Amphibian Beast. And I know what people are thinking. Cooper, there's no way you would do that again. Yeah. We're going back. We're going back to the past. Alright, let's go ahead and get the other cards we're going to need. Torpedo Fish, of course. And where's the other one? Cannonball Spear Shellfish, of course. And now, we're going to get some other cards. Let's focus on normal monsters in honor of the deck we are technically copying. Yeah, yes, B! It's not going to be exactly the same water starter deck, but it will be at least some classic cards. Let's get Amphibian Burgoth in there. Let's get... Where's she again? Mermaid Knight in there. Let's do it. Hyosabi is in there, which is good. That means I also can go with... Where is he? He's here somewhere, don't worry. King of the Swamp. So lucky to have 3 of these now. And with King of the Swamp, I'll throw in a Starboy as well. Oh god, look at him, Zarigun! The freaking Crab Rave card. Disgusting. Oh, there's his friend, Kani Kabuto. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, Frog the Jam. Yomi Ship gets in the deck. That's part of the starter deck that I like. Maiden of the Aqua can be useful. Yeah, let's throw her in there as well. Penguin Soldier is a classic, but Nightmare Penguin's the one you actually get in the other decks. So if I have Nightmare Penguin, which I do, we'll run Nightmare Penguin. Then we're just going to start looking for... Where's the fusions? Elemental... Marine Beast. No. We're looking for something a little bit stronger. Roaring Ocean Sea Snake. Yep, that's going in the deck. That's a classic, and it's powerful. Aquatrap. Oh man, I would like to try that. That would be a hard card to pull off. No. Is there any other fusions, or am I just going to focus on Roaring? Might just focus on Roaring. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe I could throw in a humanoid worm drake. Why not? I couldn't find humanoid slime. Yeah. It's another normal monster. Would fit the deck quite well, actually. Alright, so we're basically building the starter water deck from Tag Force 1, with obviously changes so it's not, boring. We're going to have fusions to make it a little more interesting, but as you can see, a lot of the cards are the classics. So we'll take out one Maiden of the Aqua, we'll take out one Humanoid Slime, we're going to take out one Cannonball, we're going to take out one Torpedo, and the reason we take these out, we thin it out, Hyasabi, we can have 3, is because we don't need this many tributes. Okay, well, 3 tribute monsters is because we're going to also need floaters, which the game does start you with Mother Grizzly, but it only gives you 1. So for us, we're going to have 3 if we even have 3. I feel like this Let's Play has been one of those where I've struggled to get a few monsters out of nowhere. I do have 3 Mother Grizzlies at least, just barely 3, but I have them. Alright, and finally, 22 monsters is enough, but we're going to add 1 Beast King in the swamp. Now, since we need Poly, we're going to go ahead and go for Poly. Let's make that simple. I'm just going to type in Poly. There'll be a ton of cards, but then we'll go based on attack. And then go from backwards, and that'll get us to Poly. Oh, it was already there. Yep, Polymerization. Get a classic Poly in here. Throw in 2 for good measure. Yeah, I think 2 and a Fusion Sage would be fine. Alright, now that we got these classics, let's go into normal spell cards, because we're going to be using some classic spells. Let's see. We'll get water cards as well, but for now... Oh yeah, like Big Wave, Small Wave. Yeah, let's try one of those. That's new. Oh wow, we only own 1 of those. That's crazy. Not like we need multiples, but it is crazy that we only own 1. Other classic spells, something like that you would run in a starter deck. It doesn't have to be actually starter deck cards, but, just classic cards. Let's see. Dark Factory of Mass Production. I actually don't have that many normal monsters, but it would work for my fusion. Let's hold off. We don't need that badly. Dark Worlds, Delinquent Duos, Des Croaking, Destinies, Dying Keto, Diffusions, Dimensions, Double Summons, Drag Down. Double Summon might actually work. Let's throw in 1 Double Summon. We're not that interested, but we might as well hold on to 1. Exchange, that's kind of cool, but we'll hold off on that. Fiend Sanctuary, Final, Fisher. Fisher's a classic, yeah. That's something you'd see in an old deck. Fusion Spells, Giant Trinade, yeah. That's we're still gonna have to have our standard cards. Gold Sakar, no. Goblin Thief, maybe. No. Hammer Shot, that's a classic. Heavy Storm, yep. Anything essential still goes in, so we don't just lose every duel. Kamino Blow, Level Modulation, Level Up, Lightning Vortex, Classic. Machine Duplication, Magic Reflector, Magical Blast, Magical Mallet. Magical Mallet I was considering, but no. Megatons, Mesmeric Control, Mind Control, Contact Dig. No, none of this. Monsterborn, at least it's the most classic card there is. Muyan Curry, Multiplication, Mystic Box, Nobleman's. Nobleman, yeah, throw 1 in. Nobleman, throw 1 in. Ojama cards. No one likes Ojamas. Phantasmals. I already threw in a Poly. Pot of Avarice. Power Bond. Power Capsule. So there's some good cards here, but there's nothing that we technically must be running. So let's go with Salvage for sure. We'll throw in a Salvage. Smashing Ground, unnecessary. Where's Share the Pain? That's as classic as... I skipped it, didn't I? That's as classic as it gets, is Sharing the Pain. Alright, now we'll go into normal trap cards. Narrow Search. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing negating. Nothing, nothing fast. Just let's go classic. Zero Gravity, that's a classic trap card right there. Widespread, Weed Out. Waboku, come on, everyone knows Waboku. That's another classic. Trap of Darkness. Trap Hole, how could you not run a Trap Hole? You gotta have a Trap Hole. TT's a little too much. Threatening Roar. Survival of the Fittest, Striking. No. There's still other good classic traps that are, yeah, like Saku, that's a classic. Ringo Destructo, Reinforcement. Oh, come on, Reinforcements is a classic. Get in there. Raigeki. No. None of that. None of that. No. It's probably on the other side. Mirror Force even freaking every character had Mirror Force, I swear. Mind Crush, Malevolent, Magic Cylinder. Magic Cylinder's more of a Yugi card. Jurassic Impact just desserts. Jar of Greed is a classic, but it's not going to fit. Let's go up to the D section. I know a classic I want. It's Dust Tornado. I might even run two. Alright, our deck is way too big, so let's look at our deck and where we can trim. We trim one Hyosobi. We trim no more monsters. Keep all those. That's interesting at least, so let's keep that. Hammer Shot and Fisher. Let's get rid of Fisher. It's too good. Hammer Shot will do. Lightning Vortex, Nobleman's working together. Salvage, sharing the pain. Zero Gravity, Waboku. Alright, take out one Dust Tornado. Take out Zero Gravity. Yeah, 6 traps, 14 spells, and 22 monsters. That'll do. Alright, guys, we're going to call this easily. Easiest name of my life. Wet 2. Just to be a little blast from the past. And yes, we can all see the deck is extremely basic, and you know, it has some good stuff about it, but it might be a little bit hard to win with. Chaos Phantom, No Friends. The No Friends deck is gone. Goodbye. Yep. Let's get back to it, folks. Alrighty, Wet 2. Let's see how it does. Sartorius, just give me a break. I'm gonna be a little bit weak at the beginning. Enzo or George. I don't think I should test my literal starter-ish deck. Hell, it's probably weaker than a starter deck because it has fusions in it. And fusions brick up your deck. Truman and Paradox. Okay, these are lower level good characters. I'll fight Truman. I want to test the deck by myself before I even think about dueling with Sartorius. Especially since my last partner was a nightmare to work with. I'm mentally preparing for this one to be a nightmare too. I may have saved the worst characters for last. Like, the 4 villains of the show, Season 1 villain, Season 2 villain, Season 3 villain, Season 4 villain, might be the worst characters to team up with. But we'll see. Alright, exterminate me then. Let's see if you can handle me. I can fuse immediately if he doesn't pop my monster and destroys me by battle. I would love to fuse. I drew 2 of my 3 tribute monsters in my opening hand. Mystic Tomato is exactly the kind of card we're looking for. Nope. Yes, allow that to happen. Mother Grizzly. I'm afraid I'm gonna need a new monster. Now, technically, this would create a stronger fusion, but how often have I used Hyosobi? So let's go with Hyosobi. Alright, we got ourselves a Hyosobi. He's got 1 trap to scare me. Understandable. I draw Fusion Sage. Wow, I drew a lot of nothing here. Alright, just for the style points, we're going to go ahead and activate Polymerization. With our Polymerization, we're going to fuse our Hyosobi with Beast King of the Swamp. And putting these monsters together, we get a Roaring Ocean Sea Snake. Or Snake. It's just Roaring Ocean Snake, whatever. It's big, it's bad, it's gonna win. Alright, and yeah, I could just tribute it for a much better monster. And yeah, there's plenty of better routes you can go, but well, that ruins it. Well, that kind of spoils the fun. Alright, well, if he's gonna be doing stuff like that, put this on the field so he has a different target. Snipey. Let's get used to... What? Oh, okay. Thanks for the stronger monster, I guess. You're just gonna pop it anyway. If anything, you just have less cards to use now. And I'm lucky. Oh, what? I fused my card naturally. How come you couldn't bring back my fusion? Oh, is it the AI being addicted to King of the Swamp cards? That does happen. I've seen it. Alright, he's gone. Please don't hit Waboku. Please don't hit Waboku. Okay, Paul. Thank God I put Polly down. Oh, thank God I put Polly down. Because I need to save Waboku so I can go for a tribute summon. Yeah. I don't have Premature Burial in this deck. We only have Monster Reborn. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Give me a monster. I have plenty of monsters in this deck. Okay, well, that is meant to happen. It's okay. Snipe Hunter's pretty powerful after all. I'm not going to be able to pull this off anymore. That's not good. We're running really weak water monsters. But that'll... Oh, I wouldn't have destroyed it anyway. But we didn't know that. Alright, I need a monster card. Mother Grizzly would be the best. That is actually a good card to draw. Funny enough. If I can draw any monster card now that isn't my last tribute monster, we're good to go. Okay, well, I didn't know it'd be Morphing Jar, but that technically helps us since we were bricked. If I survive the turn. I would not have drawn a monster for until 3 turns. I would have lost. If he didn't Morphing Jar, I would have lost the duel. Holy crap. Even though Hyosobi was the monster we needed. Okay, Nobleman, I'm going to need your help right now. Nobleman, exterminate. Let's do it. Okay, nope, don't care. Hyosobi, I'm afraid we're going to have to go for a crash play, simply because we will lose otherwise. If Snipe Hunter survives, if he revives it with Premature, I'll be so mad. But if Snipe Hunter survives, we lose the duel. So I'm going to set this, and hope he doesn't have Mirror Force. And then my Mirror Force will have to save us. Or Heavy Storm is what I meant. That's fine. I do want to pop that with Mirror Force. That would be great. He's going for game, but we're still in the duel. Classic deck is still working, folks. Alright, Mirror Force does its job. Get rid of all the cards. Hopefully I could draw a beater monster. Not really, but I do have a strategy at least for next turn. Okay, we have reinforcements when we need it, but first things first, let's... Not what I wanted to see. I have to pick your swords, funny enough. But you're just going to put it back in your... Yeah. Okay, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That he has swords in general, but also that he did that. Okay, Maiden is good because that'll make me immune to spells in a second. And then I can send in my cannon guy to attack directly despite swords. I don't know how he doesn't have a monster to summon. He has a brand new trap card and he's trying to burn me to death. Understandable. Alright, well... As understandable as that is, I'm going to flip over my Maiden. And with Maiden, I now have Umi. And I'm going to summon my Cannonball Spear Shellfish. And then I'm going to attack with my Cannonball, because I can. It ignores spell cards, thanks to my Umi. I probably should have added Umi to this deck, honestly. Like, let's be real. Probably should have. It fits the motif, after all. No, I like this. 1,000 more burn, bring it. How do you not have a monster still? It's just the freaking... Alright, if he had a monster, I could share the pain this card away if I needed to. But since I don't, we're just going to have to set this. You can go back into defense mode, and my Cannonball can continue to do some damage. Okay. No, I think we're fine. Now that Swords is gone, I want to keep the Queen, because we can win faster with the Queen than without her. It's like, but Cooper, your life points. As long as he doesn't run like a huge beater monster, we're fine. Like I said, he's been bricked this whole time. I think we're chilling. Alright, I draw. Wow, okay, we will make this work. Oh man, are we going to make do? Let's do this. Everybody's going in. If he has Mirror Force, he has Mirror Force. We're just gonna go for it. I attack for 25. He's letting the attack go through. I attack with Mr. Cannonball. Alright. I attack for 7. I attack for 8. I activate reinforcements. With 300 life points, thanks to his freaking Morphing Jar, the starter deck barely wins. Wet 2, dear God. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. What did we learn from that first duel? We learned we're in trouble, so let's make some slight changes. Now that we've tested the starter deck. We're fine with most of this. Maybe take out another one of these, because if I drew both of these with only 3 in my deck, God knows what I'll draw next time. Take out another one of those, and if we want to use Umi, we have to hit something else. Hit one King of the Swamp. 20 monsters is plenty. Yeah, hit one King of the Swamp, go back over here, go to field spells. Oh, whoops, go over here. Go to field spells, and where is it? Oh, they're in the front. There we go. And Umi will be down here. Yep, classic Umi. There we go. That'll do. It's a little unbalanced now. The starter deck is a little unbalanced, but hell. I don't know how we won that last duel. That was literally luck. Alright, let's see. Yasmin is pretty tough, but her deck's a stall deck, so we really don't like dueling her. A Slifer and a Slifer. That's about as easy as things are going to get, but Yon's not weak, though. Yon's going to be a problem. And Sigthor, I think, is weak, but we'll see. Alright, Sartorius. I don't know how well you'll work with my deck, but hopefully it will go well. I know for a fact that you won't want me playing my field spell since you have your own field spell, which is why I wanted my girl. My maiden. Ooh, double the Fool and a Chariot. This would be the perfect time to... Oh, no, it's not. There's no perfect time. Oh, God. I mean, you do have the 2 strongest traps in the game. Okay, good. Maybe he's cheater. Oh, you played both of them. That's not something you need to do, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll make do. 2 more traps. We'll see. I have King of the Swamp. I have Polly. I have 2 Pollys, technically. 3 if I wanted all 3. There we go. I don't own any more Pollys, though. So I could go for Amphibian Beast, or I could set up understanding they have 2 traps. I'm going to set up understanding they have 2 traps. Chariot's going to go in. We're going to steal that card. That way we have more tributes for later. With our Pitch Dark Dragon, we're going to go in for a little bit of damage. Alright, we're going to end our turn, and as long as they don't have Heavy Storm, we're going to get some damage in there. Alright, he's going for Warrior of Zera, which is scary, but I have my Field Spell Destroyer, so if that, you know, if he plays a Field Spell, we got it. That is a Field Spell, but unless he plays Zera, I'm chilling. Okay, I feel like he has too much confidence. Let's make sure he doesn't have that field spell to summon his monster. He better not have a backup, I swear. Okay, good. He couldn't special summon his monster. Mirror Force seems way overkill, and yet I did it. And yet I pressed the Mirror Force button. Warrior returning alive. Yep, he always makes sure he can get his Zera out. More trap cards to scare us off. Alright, that's fine. Saving our penguin for a different situation. Oh, if he's dumb enough to TT, though, that'd be a problem. We have too many monsters where TT makes sense. So he won't do it. Burning Beast gets rid of Pitch Black, which is a shame. We're going to miss Pitch Black. But unless they have a really good trap card, they are left wide open. Wow, I took out King of the Swamp, and now I drew all my King of the Swamps. All it did was increase my odds of drawing it by taking one out. Does that make sense to anybody? No? Good. Doesn't make sense to me either. I'm going to Tribute Summon to see if they have TT. No, let's see if they have it. They don't? Okay, we're going for game. I would actually get more if I just allowed the Burning Beast to live, so I'm actually going to let it live and try to get rid of a possible Mirror Force, since that's the newest trap. I attack. Burning Beast, I'm going to need you on this side of the field. Yep, Chariot's pretty busted. I attack for 26 to see if they have a trap. Not yet. Okay. First day's going pretty decent. Okay. Our first ever tag duel with our partner using a very basic water starter deck was successful. It was 2 Slifer Reds, mind you, but it was successful. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I lost. I thought I was going to win for a minute there. The losers will follow the way of the light. Of course, they're all joining the Society of Light now. Let's go buy a box of cards. We've earned it. Maybe I can get a second big wave, small wave. Not like I'd run it, but, you know. Never know in the future if I want to run more water decks. There's tons of water decks in the game. Alright. Give me a box. Let's see what we get. Rarity-wise. Nothing. Nothing I need. Not a damn card. Alright. That seems to be the new norm. It was really good at giving me super rares, but ultra rares it just can't do. And I can't be bothered to buy other decks. Alright, our packs. Alright, everybody. I will see you all next time. Sartorius and I have a pretty good start. We can do this. I won a single duel, thanks to luck, and we won a tag duel. Honestly, just we won it. So let's continue to go on and see how we do together, and hopefully Sartorius will automatically be better than the last guy we teamed up with. Honestly, Kagemaru might have been the worst. Alrighty, folks. Bye-bye.